Remember, FEMA has to be invited in by law. You have to invite them in before they can come in. And again, this is the first time, according to Michael Chertoff, that they are actually going to then take the next step and say, you've invited us in, and now we're taking charge.
From the 1st Cavalry.
F Troop, led by Captain Wilton Parmenter, along with
2nd Marine Expeditionary Force, will arrive in the affected areas.
Thank you, Mr. President. I, myself, and my men will do a terrific job for you saving New Orleans. Sergeant O'Rourke, take the troop and start to evacuate the city. Yes, sir. Corporal Agon, take Duffy and Dobbs and keep those roads clear. I'm sorry, Sarge. I couldn't help it. There was cars all over. How was I supposed to move them? Well, forget about that. It's too late anyway. The captain said there's some dynamite we need to secure. Let's go bring it down by the river. Dynamite? That stuff can be dangerous. We better be careful. Look out, Vanderbilt. Put out that cigarette. There goes the levee. Sarge, what are we going to do now? Don't panic, Corporal. We'll just charge people for a boat ride out of town. Great idea, Sarge. At $20 a head, we'll be rich. We better get down to the Fakawi village and get them to make us some firewater. These people are going to be starving and thirsty. Oh, Sergeant, I would love to make you firewater, but we need more wampum and more water. Don't worry about the wampum, Chief. We'll get you the water. Come on, Agon. Hey, Sarge, what about the levee? Ain't we going to fix it? Don't worry, I sent Duffy over there with a helicopter. He'll take care of it.
Workers hope to close one of the major gaps in the New Orleans levees today. Giant sandbags have been dropped from military helicopters and mounds of dirt dumped into the biggest breaks in the protective barriers.
By the Army crashed in New Orleans. Now, reports are tonight that both crew members walked away safely.
I told you not to let Duffy drive the helicopter. Well, the hell with that for now. We got bigger problems. People are starting to get angry.
Hurricane Katrina. I know it's on the minds of many. We're going to tackle that. Stay with us.
Agon, I got a brilliant idea. We'll sell these people some crack. We'll make a fortune, and they'll all calm down and be happy. But Sarge, that's illegal. How are we going to get it past Captain Parmenter? Don't worry about him. I'll take care of him. Hold it right there, Whiter. I'm the mayor of New Orleans, and these is my people. I'm going to take care of them in my own special way. I'm going to put them in a Superdome, hope that the roof don't blow off, and let the federal government feed them after that. My police force is the best in the nation. They can certainly handle the situation, even with a lack of diversification.
The 9,000 unfortunate souls inside, watched as what they hoped would protect them came crashing in on them instead.
Scared everybody. Scared me.
Boy, it sure is starting to stank around here. I got my last cigarette. I'm going to make the most of it.
Now get off your asses and let's do something. And let's fix the biggest goddamn crisis in the history of this country.
This is a little puppy, Goliath. And just to give you a sense, Goliath was actually left stranded, tied to a tree, was outside for at least 2 or 3 days now, was actually picked up by this nice gentleman over here because he had nowhere to go. His family had to abandon him because they could not take him on the bus.
The water wasn't the only worry.
Hey, drop! Hey, stop it! Drop it!
Law and order was gone, along with everything else.
Can't say you're welcome to, but you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
Captain Wilton Parmenter.
Don't care about black people.
That's enough, men. Let's stop fooling around and get these people taken care of. Get the military convoys going and feed these people.
You know, I'm going to fly out of here in a minute, but I want you to know that I'm not going to forget what I've seen.
What most people wished had been here a day after the storm finally made it. The water, the food, the security, and the sense that the rest of the nation really did care.
When I saw the National Guard that arrived today, I felt like once again I was a part of America. Because I really felt like my country had deserted me until then.
And for the first time in a long while, there were big smiles in the Big Easy.
The answer is that the planning that was done, I think, was although not completed, was a very good plan for what was reasonably foreseeable. I think that this major breach, not merely an overflow, but this major breach of the levee, while something itself that might have been anticipated, coming together, I think, was outside of the scope of what people...
This is yesterday's Daily News, Shame of the Nation. And I want to read it to you and our viewers very carefully. It says, as for Chertoff, if this is the best his department can do, the homeland is not very secure at all.